Hello, it is Logan Galaxy, and today we are here talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Call of Duty maps, and how interesting they are, and how unique they are going to be, and life-changing is going to be for Call of Duty. Stay tuned, and thank you for clicking on the video. The truth lies here today. So, today we are going to be reviewing the Black Ops 6 beta maps. First we have Skyline. Well, Skyline reminds me of, this is a classic old style Modern Warfare 2 map from 2009, not the new ones. It gives me Modern Warfare vibes, but it is a very beautiful map. You see, it seems like it's based in a very greeny hilly area. Kind of look like the Liberty Falls map area, but you want a really expensive, I don't know what you exactly call it, but it is nice resort. I was living in this. I don't want a bunch of these people coming in here doing apnea movement on me when I'm just trying to lay down my TV and someone to do a backward dolphin dive doing a 360 no scope. That'd be a little insane. But yeah, if you look over, you see there's a lot of water, a lot of houses. There's a lot of stuff in these maps. Some of them in the background, which I wouldn't be surprised if that's why a lot of us was experiencing lies and issues. But yeah, if you come down here, going through all this and that. Good, so yeah, as we look, it definitely giving me Cold War vibes, but the map does not play like Cold War. Especially with the admin movement and the small map layout, it makes the game feel different. It has a really high value texture to it more than Cold War does. It looks better than Cold War. It's just an interesting game, interesting map, interesting atmosphere for this map. There's a RC track, the hidden one you can take from your side to the other team side and blow them up before they even know it. Or you can go down to the basement and open up or close the little area for hard points or domination if you're doing that. Or there's a computer in that room, you can just enable it or disable it. So in this area, I'm surprised, there's a pool. They can make literally a couple of maps with one of these maps. And they're not gonna do that. We have hopefully a couple more maps. We have 4 years of development. So that's 4 years of working and everything. Only they got to work on stuff early out. They do have 4 years. You have to look up. I do appreciate Activision for working so hard and giving us all this amazing content over the years. I know a lot of it is not the best. A lot of it is a lot of greediness. A lot of it is just not listening to its fan base. A lot of it is just not Call of Duty anymore. But this Call of Duty is taking the right step forward. It is adding a lot to it. It is building a name for itself. Set in the 90s, have real history, and the maps are just beautiful, fun to play on. A bunch of ways to figure out your play style so you can get away from campers, or if you want to find campers and just easily just destroy them without them even be able to get you back. Really good. So, see, I'm over here looking at this, and I look at this painting, not painting, but photo, and it reminds me of Ragnar from Black Ops 1. Him setting up with all the crew. And I'm like, is this an Easter egg? I don't know. I'm just gonna put this in, but I don't know what this is. But now we're gonna go to Rewind. Rewind. Our Skyline. Skyline is probably my favorite map. Rewind is probably my third favorite map. It reminds me of Burger Town, and I love Burger Town. And this is one of, it's not part of the Zombies map, Liberty Falls, but it is one area that you get to go in that is mostly part of Liberty Falls. There's a little tiny section, but it is not, Liberty Falls is not a disappointment. I will have a Zombies map, a Zombies video talking about all that, just like this one. This is just multiplayer, the multiplayer maps, just like we have the progression. I posted that video about all the guns, about all the kits, all the perks. This is about the multiplayer, and you see, this it seems to be based in a small town. You have a nice 90s theme movies, which I love. I am in a different generation than most people who act like my age, but I do like, seeing themes from, well, decades ago. No, 90s was 4 decades ago. No, 3 decades. I don't know why I'm going on with that. It's before, soon before we know it. But it just, I like that they making it older than newer or modern. This Modern Warfare is just, Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare. Like, okay, we know it's Modern Warfare, and you're calling it the same as we did before, but it doesn't feel like it's becoming new. And now we get Black Ops 6, and I feel like this is gonna be a game that's gonna change how people look at Call of Duty, depending on how Call of Duty plays through this year. Because yes, it is a good game right now, but there is still a year of cutting gameplay and a bunch of stuff that we don't even know yet. But now we are on Map Scud. So the Map Scud is an interesting map. It is a very good looking map. It has it looks like a satellite on the ground. They added the barrels back from Black Ops 1 that you can shoot, blow up, and they do respawn during the game. And you can reuse them. So if anyone's in the corner, just blow those people up. But it's only in this map for right now. They might be back in another map, but right now they're only in this map, Scud. And you see, I just blow myself up accidentally. But this map, I'm not gonna just shockingly say it, but it definitely reminds me of something that we didn't get out of too long ago. Which is 90s, and no, it's based on the Gulf War, I'm pretty sure. It's White Actual Cold War sequel of that is gonna have some Black Ops 1, some Black Ops 2 stuff into it, which is darker, and they're making this game a little bit more dark. And hey, I like that. I'm glad they bring this game to life. It's showing us how things look. It's not realistic by any chance, especially the guns. But I am glad that we are seeing so many different kind of maps. We have ones in buildings, we have one outside, stuff doing war, stuff not doing war, just a peaceful town. Who knows what else we get, There's just so much they have worked on. We don't know what they just been sitting there thinking about this game. But this map is just all desert. A lot of missiles. a lot of ashes from stuff being burned, falling down into the ground, a lot of barbed wire throughout the ground. So this map is probably my fourth favorite. I don't really like this map, especially with everyone who comes up in that corner up there. They really like camping up there, or they like camping in the corner over inside underneath it. So while we go up here, there's multiple ways to get up there. Three, one to the side, one to the right, one to the left. And then if you go to the left, you can go down to a tunnel way. See the ladder was right there. I went up there, and then people can just come right through that window. But I know I'm just showing you the map. Sky bats, as you see, the map seem like set during war, so there is a lot going on in the back, and it's just wow. If you look at it, it's just, you know, it's like we are part of something bigger than, you know, just one little map running around doing the same thing over and over and over and over again until we win. But I'm gonna let this clip finish because I had said everything I have for this map. But yeah, this map is pretty good, and I'm excited that it's coming to the game. And everyone who didn't get to play the beta, try it out and enjoy it. If you love Black Ops 1, it's gonna remind you of Black Ops 1. Derelict, the train map, the one that a lot of people are camping on, but it is a really good map. It is my second favorite map, right under Skyline. And you guys see, it is based on a train yard that is just not in use. The stuff sitting there, it gives that creepy 90 vibe to it of just, with me it's a strange rock here. It's just older than the 90s, and it's just sitting here and we are fighting through it. The hardpoint's good. The spawns weren't the best during the first week, but during weekend 2 they did fix them. So when it's released, I am hoping if they even touch it, they fix it up a little bit more. But this is just a good map. There's a good atmosphere to it. You know, there's a lot. There's places you can get across the map. There's places that you can easily sneak past. Well, you can't really sneak past anyone unless you say by where I am at right now, close to a rock, and just follow that wall. You can actually loop around sometimes and get behind the enemy, especially if they are over the side I'm going now. Over this area, you can get behind them and just wipe them out. But it is easy for them to know where you are and wipe you out. This spot, they open up a lot. They open it up so much, even though the map is small and movement is quick. And I feel like they nerfed the Omni movement a little bit. But it's excuse me. It's understanding for, you know, new players come to the game. They are not looking at something that is so crazy. Everyone already knows how it works because me and many people are over here flying and doing all this random stuff. And a lot of it is funny, but a lot of it is just skill on. If the game already have skill into it, but if you have too much, it gets crazy. Okay, so now Babylon, and this map is my least favorite map. And it's not about the outer speed, it's not about the location. It's about this one middle part, and then there's walls with another middle part, and then you have an outside that connects everything. And it's pretty much like a temple, and you loop around. A lot of people are just camping in the middle, or camping in the corner. I'm pretty sure NC. And they just like camping in the back. This map is just so chaotic, but it's, if you know how to play it and you learn where everyone is spawning, you can get to yourself a spot, you can run around. I hope you don't camp here. Figure out a good way to get a lot of kills and do really good on this map. But yeah, I don't have much to say about this map. But now we have Pit. Pit is my fifth like map. Yeah. So Pit is actually a remastered map from Black Ops 1, from the campaign when we won to see Ragnar for the first time in this great prison. That this is insane that they bring this into Call of Duty Black Ops 6. We haven't seen a map like this, and now we have it. And it's awesome. I'm so glad we have it. It's this important history for Black Ops, and now we can just have an insane map that is just, it is fast. You know, kill time is really quick. You can get on the other side so fast. But you see right here, train carts. If you look up the Black Ops 1 mission, it's just literally the same. It's just stuff is smaller because this is how they make the games now. But this is just a good map. It is very fast paced, and why it's so low on my list is because it is so fast paced, and you never know what type of enemy team you get yourself into, because they could switch up even after you figure out what they're doing, because the map is just so random. Anything could happen in it. And I feel like it adds surprise to it. But I'm not ranking it low as all these maps are this bad. They're not. They are actually all good maps. But ranking them by not just the outer speed, but the play style of a lot of people playing this map, have a lot of plays out. So now Gala. So Gala reminds me of the Call of Duty Cold War map from Gunfight, which I'm so glad they bring Gunfight back. I just wish it felt like 2019, because it kind of does, but they added the enemy movement, which changed it. But this map, I do not have gameplay of it, sadly. The only map I don't have gameplay, I do, but I just don't have a file or anything for it. But this map reminds me of, I think it's called Game Show, or I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's this little show area that has a car, and it's to the left, and then you have the middle that is open, and then you have the right. This map reminds me of it, but besides, it has that round spot where the car was in the middle. They get rid of that big wall and add a little tiny wall. And yeah, here we go. We got this map. It's pretty much, this map should have been in Cold War, but it coming in here, and it should be fun. And it's a gunfight map. It is a just normal strike map. It's just fun. You're most likely gonna be able to play 6v6, and if they added even more players, then that's even more fun. I just can't wait for everyone to get to play the game, and everyone to experience it, and stuff just become released, because these maps are just, it's gonna bring so much life to the game. And there's even an Easter egg actually in this map. If you go on certain parts of the map, I'm pretty sure you can hear a Black Ops 3 Easter egg song. And I think it might be from Resident Evil. But even I have not heard it or wasn't paying attention to it. It is in the game and it just spawns randomly around the map, but it's mainly in this middle part. Right here. And right under that staircase. And it's interesting to me if they add so much depth into these maps. Like Gala is just so insane. You go on top, or you go in the middle, or go to the left, or go to the right. And if the left is out wide, you can go left. And it's just, wow. These maps have a lot of ideas into them that brings these maps to life. And I'm so glad we get to see more Cold War style maps come to the game. And I'm so glad we get to see new maps once again coming into the game. I do love remastered maps, but if you just keep on releasing them, they get old, no? Everything eventually gets old until we want it back again. And that's what's probably gonna happen this year. But we still don't 100% know anything, and I don't want to say anything that I'll regret later because everyone was. So now, Stakeout, the gunfight mod that was released for Gunfight for the last day of the beta. It was, it was interesting. Very interesting. Definitely, I love Gunfight. I loved it when it came out for Modern Warfare 2019. And it kind of feels like they making it feel like it's unique again. But it's just, it doesn't feel, this map just doesn't feel the best. It is so open and the doors are probably the one, I'll remove the doors. But if I'm not remove the doors, I'll make sure like if you walk through them, they break. Not, you don't just, kick them open. You went in and they break and they don't flap around because when those doors start flapping around, you get stuck in them or the enemy gets stuck in them, and it's just a matter of time of one of you just ending up dying. And sometimes it is a really bad feeling. But otherwise, this map is really nice. I like the other spear. It is based on a nice room. I'm not exactly sure where it's. I'm most likely sure where it's based on, but it is definitely a unique map. There is vents you can climb through. You can do parkour, and it's just another invented idea to make the map unique to the game. These maps make Black Ops 6, also with the Omni movement, so unique. And I'm so glad Call of Duty is finally making the game unique. I'm so glad they are not copying games. I'm so glad they're not keeping the same formula. I'm just so glad. Thank you, Activision, for actually doing this. I know we have sub-based matchmaking still in the game. I feel like it got nerfed a little bit during the second week in beta. But I'm just so glad we get this game. That's everything I got to say for Black Ops 6. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying along and listening to me ramble. I hope you guys enjoyed this game because this game seems to be going the right direction. Do not let all those YouTubers that are giving this game a negative opinion about it. Do not listen to them 100%. I'm not saying they do not know what they're talking about, but I'm saying that this game is different than any Call of Duty game we have ever gotten. And it adds so much to the table, and I do think you should give this a try before you say this game. Because this game is really good, and I feel like this game is going to do well. Depending on how Activision does it, if they take care of the game, listen to our opinions and concerns, Liberty Falls is fine. I'm fine with Liberty Falls, and I will get to that in the next Call of Duty Black Ops 6 video. So, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night in the galaxy. Thank you for watching.